The March 3rd episode of Raw will kick off the 7-week build to WrestleMania. Man, the Elimination Chamber was good, and that's going to definitely help to build that up. Anyway, so tonight's episode features pivotal title matches and ongoing storylines. There's 3 championship matches tonight, so let's just get right into those. We have the Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. The winner will face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. Rhea's probably going to win. The World Tag Team Championships, the Creeds versus War Raiders. And then we have the Women's Intercontinental Championship, Ivy Nile versus Lyra Valkyria. I think we're going to get a title change tonight. I mean, there's 3 tag team matches, and this could really shape up the road to Mania. So, I don't think Rhea's going to lose tonight. I think that's going to be the main event. I don't think Rhea's going to lose. I think they're leaning towards a triple threat at Mania. I think somehow Io's going to end up in the Mania match. So I think we're going to get Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky versus Bianca Belair. Hopefully Rhea wins. As long as Rhea or Io. Just as long as Bianca's not the one who wins, to be honest with you. So I think Rhea's going to win. The World Tag Team Championship match. I wouldn't be surprised either way. I don't think the Creeds and Ivy Nile will both win. I don't think that American Made, couldn't think of the name. I don't think American Made's going to have all the gold. Maybe, and then maybe they end up kicking Chad Gable out. If Chad Gable comes back, they all have the gold and he ends up losing his first couple matches back. I could definitely see that happening. But if I had to guess, I think the Creeds win here, and I think Lyra Valkyria will retain, but I could definitely see a scenario where American Made has all the gold. But for right now, my predictions are Creeds win, and then Lyra Valkyria will retain. So now we move on here to just, your basic major storylines. Interesting to see what happens between CM Punk and Seth Rollins tonight. Especially, if you watch the Elimination Chamber, chef's kiss. It was a great show. But Seth Rollins stomped CM Punk into the chamber after he had already been eliminated by Punk. With that Cena lock in the STF, and then Punk passed out and Cena won. So, I screamed like a little kid when that happened, by the way, just a little FYI. But, so to get an insanely good promo tonight from that. We'll see what happens between Gunther and Jey Uso as they continue to build towards Mania. Unfortunately, right now, that's like the most underwhelming match out of the card. Obviously, there's not too many matches confirmed, but we do know out of the confirmed matches, it's the weakest. And I think it's probably going to be the weakest match on the entire 2-night card, unfortunately. We'll get to see if anything happens with John Cena tonight. I don't think it will. I'm pretty sure he's out there filming a movie. But if something does happen with that tonight, that'd be incredible. John Cena's heel turn, just a little side note here. Greatest heel turn ever in professional wrestling. I mean, you won't convince me otherwise. Greatest heel turn ever. I was in shock for about 10 minutes. I could not believe what I was seeing. I was just like, as soon as Rock did this, I was like, no way. And then the heel turn happened, and I was just disbelief, man. It doesn't even feel. It doesn't feel real, man. It doesn't feel like that happens. Like, it feels like a dream, but it wasn't. And that's the landscape of WWE now. Very few people saw it coming. You're going to have people who are like, oh yeah, it's so obvious. It wasn't obvious, man. Pretty much nobody saw it. So we should probably continue to see some troubles between Judgment Day. Obviously, Liv lost the Elimination Chamber match, so he doesn't have a title match at Mania. Nobody's champion Judgment Day right now, so. Oh wait, that's not true. Liv Morgan and Raquel are, but Finn's gonna probably be upset that Liv didn't win the whole match, so we'll see what happens there. It'll be interesting to see what direction they want to go in with the Intercontinental title. They've hinted at a few different opponents, so it'll be interesting. If I had to guess, though, I think we're going to see AJ Styles versus Braun Breaker at Mania. It would be so sick if AJ Styles won, but I don't think that's going to happen. But maybe Braun will get Gunther. So we'll see what happens here with Logan Paul. A little side note, though. It's interesting. I'm pretty sure Sami Zayn's going to miss Mania this year. Because you can't bring him back in time after all of those power bombs on the apron and just everything else that he went through in that match. So I don't see really how he can just come back like that. So I'm pretty sure Sami's going to miss Mania. Maybe he'll come back right after Mania. Maybe he'll be out for an extended period and he'll come back later. It'll be interesting to see what happens there. And it'll be interesting. I wonder, and I haven't really heard anybody talk about this, I wonder what are the chances that when Sami comes back, he comes out and saves somebody who's being attacked. And then we see a heel turn. Because he had the whole thing with Karrion Kross. And you know how if you feud with Kross or even just have interactions with him like that, you end up a heel at some point. So I wonder if Sami's going to come back as a face and immediately turn heel. That's something I thought about as soon as I realized that he was probably being written off for a while. What I think is going to happen. So the next thing too, what's going to happen with Penta next? Is he going to continue feuding with? Why can't I think of his name now? Man. Ludwig Kaiser. Jesus. Is he going to continue feuding with Ludwig Kaiser and... Wow, I'm really not thinking of names right now. Pete Dunne. There we go. Or are they going to feud together and is Penta going to move on? Also, we're 7 weeks till Mania now? Give or take. And Becky Lynch still hasn't shown up. Wouldn't be surprised. There's 2 women's championship matches tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Becky Lynch return tonight. Would still be surprised and I would still mark out, but I wouldn't be shocked if it happened. But that's all I got. This one was kind of all over the place. You can tell I don't film videos too much anymore. Drawing blanks on the most obvious things. How long has my cat been doing that? Anyway, drop some likes on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, turn on notification bell so you never miss an upload from me. I will be live streaming Monday Night Raw tonight, so stay tuned for that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.